I think that's crazy. These people don't have backbones. They don't stand for nothing. If he's not willing to stand up for the race of people that he is, you think he's gonna stand up for you? You think he's gonna fight for you? He won't stand up for his fucking self. To all of my black men and women, especially the younger ones who may or may not be in the political discourse right now, I will say this with all of the sincerity that I have. Um, I'm 30 years old, and I think right now we are living in some of the most important times in political history almost ever. If you don't care to vote, don't. Honestly, I'm not here to tell people who to vote for, who not to vote for. Um, to the young black men specifically who think that the Republican Party is going to, in some way, shape, or form, save black people, I think you are very, very, very much mistaken. And I'm not here to say that the Democratic Party is here to save black people, neither. I'm just saying one seems to be very, very upfront with how much they have a disdain for you versus the other. I don't know if I'm fine with my enemy telling me they don't like me to my face or not knowing that my enemy doesn't like me. But that's the options. The option is that one side genuinely is outwardly speaking to almost your non-existence. Like they'll tell you to your face, and then you have the Democratic Party that seems to play weird, weird manipulative games, especially around election time. But also, I see a party of brown, black, Middle Eastern, Indian, white, all these different races of people on the Democratic side from all different types of backgrounds with all different types of degrees, all different types of ideologies, working together to create some type of harmonious situation to keep the government afloat. On the other side, if you look at on the Republican side, it seems to be a lot of the world ain't how it was when I grew up, so I'm gonna do everything in my power to make it go back to horse and buggy. But I'm ranting. Let's get into this video. I think you guys will like this because this is Republicans telling you to your face who they are. So let's do it.
And that's why I brought on today somebody who I think has some thoughtful perspectives on the future direction of our country, of our conservative movement, and on this question of nationalism and
If you don't know who Vivek Ramaswamy is, he is genuinely either the most senile, egotistic. I don't even know. To think for Vivek Ramaswamy to think that trying to run for president on a Republican ballot was ever going to work is crazy. If you don't know who he is, he's like some type of tech billionaire. Probably a decent dude in his personal life. I don't think he's a bad guy just because he's a Republican. I don't think all Republicans are bad people. I think the MAGA Republicans, I don't even think all of them are bad people. I think sometimes you get caught up in your on your side and you get wrapped into it. And I don't think all of them are bad people. I think Marjorie Taylor Greene is a bad person. I think Lauren Boebert is a bad person. I think Mitch McConnell is a bad person. Genuinely. Like, I think all three of those people are bad. Well, Marjorie Taylor Greene cheated on her husband allegedly 3 times. So, and the husband's still with us. So that goes to show, like, what's going on here. But Vivek Ramaswamy, if you don't know, ran on the Republican ticket in this active election that we're going through now with Donald Trump, Joe Biden. And when he was on the campaign trail, um, one of the one of the voters in, I want to say, a caucus told him to his face, and this is like verbatim to his face, "I just can't vote for you because I'm not over 9/11." And that is hands down. Let me put the big screen up. That is hands down the funniest shit I have ever heard in political history. Because I have to assume, and I am not sure. And matter of fact, I'll Google it. If I'm wrong, I'll put the correction on screen. Vivek Ramaswamy isn't Middle Eastern. I think he is like Indian. Like, I don't. I think he's like Indian. I don't think he's Middle Eastern Arabian. He might actually be Indian. Those aren't the same people. The people who did 9/11 were Middle Eastern Arab Al Qaeda fighters, and those aren't the same people. I just think it's funny. Geographically, they're not even like the same people. I just think it's funny to say that to his face. Like, and right there, if I was him, I'd be like, "Oh, you people are racist. I'm not doing this no more. Like, I'll switch sides. I'm switching sides. If I go run on a Democratic ticket and I go do let's say a town hall and some people in there say I just can't vote for you because O.J. Simpson. I gotta go see what the other side's on because obviously what's going on here is definitely not what I'm on. But yeah, let's go.
And national identity, somebody I've been fascinated by for a long time and have interacted with on social media, but for the first time we're having a at least live form conversation in the offline sense of it. It's Ann Coulter. So Ann, thanks for coming on, and I'm looking forward to our conversation today.
Me too. Thanks for having me. That was a fantastic opening monologue. I too am a fan of yours. So I'm going to make a point of disagreeing with you so that it will be fun. You are so bright and articulate, and I guess I can call you articulate since you're not an American black. Can't say that about them. That's derogatory. And that was a great opening segment. Lots of things to talk about there. Oh, and I agreed with many things you said during. In fact, probably more than most other candidates when you were running for president. But I still would not have voted for you because you're an Indian. We'll get back to that.
Okay. All right. Cool. As you can see on screen, maybe you can't. Let me just back out of this slightly. Let's see if you guys can see that. He says, Ann Coulter told me flat out to my face she couldn't vote for me because you're an Indian. Even though she agreed with me more than most other candidates, I disagree with her, but respect that she had the guts to speak her mind. It was a riveting hour. The Truth Podcast is back. That, my friends, to all of the young men and women, I don't care what race, color, or creed you are, that, my friend, is not having fucking backbone. That, my friend, is being a pussy. Stand up for yourself. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? I disagree with her. No. This isn't a disagreement. Everybody who's been tuned into the channel, we're going to go back to the Drake and Kendrick beef. Drake said, you beat your wife. Kendrick said, I want you to die. Those are two very different things. You was alluding that I may be a DVer, and me just saying, yo, honestly, bro, die. One of them is very much more offensive than the other. This guy does not have a backbone to stand on. He probably ain't got legs. If I had to guess, he ain't got legs. He ain't standing on nothing. He ain't standing on nothing. Yo, listen, bro, I couldn't vote for you because you're an Indian is fucking racist. There is no other way, shape, or form to express that. That is racist. There's no other. I agree with everything you say. It's just the Indian thing that gets to me. It's the Indian. It's the Indian part. That is crazy, bro. What time are we on, man? Like, and for you to sit here and act like, oh yeah, nah, like I feel her. You feel her? Damn, you don't even. And that's my point. With a lot of these Republican agents, operatives, pundits, all of them, the Charlie Kirks, the Ramaswamys, the Donald Trumps, the Marjorie Taylor Greens, the Lauren Boeberts, they don't stand for nothing, bro. They're just talking. They don't stand for anything. The same people who call themselves the Freedom Party want to take away your freedom. They want to take away your right to vote. They want to take away your right to reproductive medical services, they want to take away your right to protest. They want to take away your rights. The Freedom Party wants to take away your rights, and nobody finds the contradiction. Nobody in the Republican Party can see the contradiction in that. I think that's crazy. These people don't have backbones. They don't stand for nothing. If he's not willing to stand up for the race of people that he is, you think he's going to stand up for you? You think he's going to fight for you? He won't stand up for his fucking self. She said that on his show to his face. You could have just cut the live stream. I'm good, bro. I ain't rocking with none of that. You could have cut the stream. That's it. It's over. I ain't rocking with none of that. But instead, you went through with it. You let it slide, and then you went to social media to act like a victim. And that's the problem with the Republican Party. All you do is lie and manipulate, and you don't stand on nothing, and you're not real people, and you won't do nothing, actually. Because in reality, you're not like that. You're mouthpieces. That's all you ever are. You're mouthpieces. These people are punks in real life. In real life, they're punks. Look at this guy. You won't stand up against a woman who disrespected you to your face. You're gonna be like, even though it was a riveting hour. No, that shit would have been a riveting 25 seconds. Once she would have said, "Hey, I can't vote for you. You're black," I'd have been like, "I feel you. Guess what? What? Click. Bitch, you crazy? You stupid? You fucking dumb? Are you dumb?" I'm out, yo. I'm out of here, man.